Today I will cover a game between Hikaru Nakamura and Nepo. This is the game from Skilling Open 2020 round 10. Also at the end of this video I have an interesting case puzzle for you. So let's check out this game. So Hikaru with the white pieces opened with e4, and now we have c5, the Sicilian defense by Ian. Now knight to f3 by Hikaru and d6. d4 striking in the center, the main line of Sicilian, and now we have c captures on d4, knight captures on d4, knight to f6, knight to c3. So this is all standard theory. Now we have a6, the knight or variation of Sicilian. Now we have bishop to d3, and now e5 by Ian. In this position Nakamura played bishop to knight d to e2, but the most played move is knight to b3 in this position. But Hikaru played knight d to e2, bishop to e7, and now castles by Nakamura. Castles by black, and now knight to g3, bishop to e6, and knight to d5. And this is a very strong piece now. So Ian immediately eliminate this. We have bishop captures on d5, e captures on d5, and now g6. You can really capture this pawn because instead of say g6, if you play knight captures on d5, then white has this bishop to e4 idea, just attacking the knight. Also, if the knight moves, then you can pick up this pawn. So if going to a5 is defending that one, now you can play going to f3. Now there is a double attack on this knight. After the knight moves, then you can capture this pawn, and after the rook moves to a7, now you can play bishop to e3, and now the rook is lost. So after rook captures, then queen captures on b7. So this is a possible line. So you can really capture this pawn. So Ian played g6, and now c4. Now Nakamura just straining the center. We have knight b to d7, and now a3, knight to c5, and now bishop to c7, not allowing this capture. Now we have b5, now b4 by Nakamura. We have knight to b7, and now c captures on b5, b captures on b5, and now bishop to h6, just attacking the rook. We have rook to e8, and now bishop to d3. In this position Ian actually captured the pawn, and you can pause the video here and find the move that Nakamura played. And if you found queen to f3, then congratulations, this is a move Nakamura played. Because after queen to f3 you can see there is lots of pressure on this diagonal. And after the knight moves somewhere here or here, you can pick up this knight. So that was the idea. We have knight to c3 by Ian, and now queen captures on b7. So this is a free knight, but black has this good center. So if he can push these pawns, so this is very good for black. But for the moment white is up a piece. Now we have d5 now. creating this massive center. Now we have bishop to d2, just attacking the knight. Rook to b8 now, attacking the queen. And now we have queen to a7. So knight to e4, bishop captures on e4, d captures on e4, and rook to d1. We have f5 now, and now bishop to c3. Now there is a discord attack from the rook on the queen. We have bishop to d6, just blocking the rook, and now we have queen to e3 by Nakamura. We have queen to f6, and now bishop to b2. The bishop to c7 by Yan, and now queen captures on b3. Sorry, queen to b3 with check. We have king to h8, and now rook to d7. And you can see this is a very active position for black, and white, and white is also up piece. So we have bishop to b6 by Yan, and now rook a to d1 by Nakamura. We have rook to e6, and now bishop to c7, just preparing bishop to e3. We have rook b to e8, and now bishop to e3. Our bishop captures on e3, f captures on e3, and now h5. So Yan just want to push these pawns. So now we have rook to c7, and now h4. We have knight to e2, and now f4. So b captures on f4, e captures on f4 by black, and now knight captures. In this position, actually, this f4 move is not a good move, because after f4, white can simply capture this pawn. Now e captures on f4, e captures on f4, and knight captures. And you can never capture this knight, and if you capture this knight, then we have this move. Queen captures on e6, just sacrificing the queen. Now after the rook captures, then you can play rook to d8 with check. And now, and this is mate. So you can't really capture the knight. So after knight captures on f4, we have rook to f8 by Yan, and now queen captures on e6. We have queen captures on f4 by Yan, and now queen to b6. We have h3 now, just pushing those pawns, and now we have queen to d4 with check by Nakamura. We have rook to f6 just blocking, and now rook to c6. And in this position, actually, Yan just resigned the game, because you can see there is a double attack on this rook, and after you should play king to g7 to protect this rook. Then we can just play queen captures on f6, and you have to capture, otherwise you lose the queen. So black something play queen captures on f6, then we can play rook to d7 with check. And now we can pick up this queen, and this is completely winning position for white. So after rook to c6 by Nakamura, Yan just resigned the game, and this game goes to Nakamura. So that was the game. I hope you enjoyed that one, and now this is the puzzle time. Black to play and win. Find the best move for black in this position. If you solve it, then put your answer on the comment section. And if you enjoy my content, then please subscribe. And thank you for watching.